My name is James, and all I ever wanted was peace and a nice place to raise my kids. We moved into this quiet HOA neighborhood in Texas, thinking it would be safe and friendly. But I was wrong. I found out real quick that peace isn't always part of the HOA rulebook. It all started with a tree. A big oak tree in my front yard had been there for over 40 years. It gave us shade in the summer and was my daughter Lily's favorite spot to read. One day, I got a letter from the HOA. It said the tree's roots might damage the sidewalk, and I had 7 days to remove or face a $1,000 fine. I couldn't believe it. The tree was healthy. The sidewalk wasn't even cracked. I tried to talk to the HOA president, Mr. Carlson, but he didn't care. "Rules are rules," he said, without even looking me in the eye. I was mad, but I wasn't going to let that tree go down without a fight. So I did my research. I hired an arborist. He checked the roots and wrote a full report. The tree was not a threat. I brought the report to the next HOA meeting, hoping they'd listen. But they laughed. One board member even said, "We don't need outside opinions." They voted to fine me anyway. That night, my daughter cried. "Why do they hate our tree, Dad?" I didn't have an answer, but I had an idea. I started a petition. I went door to door and told my neighbors what was happening. Turns out, I wasn't the only one fed up with the HOA's nonsense. They'd fined a veteran for flying a flag, made a grandma repaint her mailbox 3 times. People were angry. In just 2 weeks, I got 76 signatures. That was enough to call for a vote to remove the entire board. The next meeting was packed. Neighbors stood up and told their stories. One by one, people voted. Mr. Carlson and the board were kicked out that night. A month later, we had a new board made of people who actually listened. The fine was dropped and the tree stayed. Even better, they rewrote some of the stricter rules. Now, every time I sit under that tree with Lily, I smile. Not because we won against the HOA, but because we stood up for what was right. Sometimes, all it takes is one tree to grow something bigger like courage.